Hi Pisces, welcome to your daily reading. How are you doing? So let's see what's going on for Pisces today. Okay, so this is going to be for any significant Pisces placements you have in your chart. You could get a message through this reading, or if you're dealing with a Pisces. Even though we're focusing on Pisces placements, the readings are still general, so take what resonates as it resonates with your situation. Roles can be reversed, that sort of thing. Don't force anything to fit. And if you would like to check out any other signs, I do all sign readings on my main channel, Advice to Think Twice, linked below. Like, share, comment, subscribe over here if you haven't, and thank you so much if you have. I really appreciate the support. It helps the channel grow, it helps more people find me and our messages, so thank you. I appreciate that. All right, so we're going to see what's going on for Pisces today. Pisces placements today. What's going on for Pisces today? So we have the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Swords that kind of flow out like that. That can be, I get confirmation of a job or confirmation of being accepted into a group, a project, a club, an association, a program. Could also be someone trying to talk to you about working on something, working together on something, or working things out. We'll see if it pops back up again as a message. Okay, what's going on for Pisces today? What is happening for Pisces today? Three of Cups, definitely celebration. Whatever news is coming in, you're happy about it, Pisces. Pisces today, Pisces today. What does Pisces need to know today? These cards are small, but let me tell you, they are feisty. They're all jumpy and chatty. They're like, let me tell you what's going on. Okay, tell us then. What's going on for Pisces today? All right, here we go. So this is going to be the situation that we're looking at, so you can pinpoint it in your life. And this is going to be what's going to be happening today. Already happened for some, happening today, or happening tomorrow or the day after for others of you, okay? Because time is fluid. We're not all exactly on the same timeline. All right, bottom of the deck, the Knight of Wands. So arrival. I'm getting this very flamboyant, like, I don't know, someone making some sort of an entrance type of energy, like, I have arrived, like you've always been sat there waiting for them to get there, and they're like, I am here. This could be a visit. This could be definitely an unplanned or unexpected visit. Someone's very happy to come see you, that's for sure. I don't know about you. We'll see in the cards. Harvey and Charlie, for the love of God. Okay. For those of you who don't know, I have two very naughty cats that wait for me to turn on the camera, and then they go absolutely nuts. So we're just going to breathe and power through, and I'll have a chat with them later. For those of you, this is definitely talking about job change or good news to do with relocation, okay? All right, or travel of any kind. So let's see, Pisces. Current situation, we have the Chariot. For some of you, you're getting a car, you're changing your car. Something goes well, something goes through. For others of you, again, travel is significant today. Travel is significant, close to be Cancer energy. The challenge, we have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. So for some of you, this is someone who's very focused, very determined, not willing to take no for an answer. They're going to be, for some of you, showing up at your door or blowing up your inbox or your messages or your phone. But you're not, because it's showing up as a challenge. So you're like, I don't know how I feel about this. Let's keep going. Yeah, look, blast from the past energy with the Six of Cups and the Foundation. I'm not feeling it. You're like, I don't think so. Yeah, look, recently we have the Fool. You walked away from this, you released this. You're like, no, thank you, I'm done. I don't know what happened, but you just took your hands off it. You're like, I don't care. I'm done with this. On the mind, the Page of Swords. Yeah, you're very suspicious when it comes to this person. You're very circumspect is the word I want to use. You're like, I don't know what your end game is here. I don't know what you're trying to do, because this is someone who always has a plan. This is someone who always had a strategy. This is someone who always figured things out, like what to say, how to say it to get their way, right? Which in a business sense, in a negotiation sense, cool, awesome, good skill to have. In a one-to-one dynamic, it can come up as misleading, it can come up as deceitful and disrespectful, because it's like, just have a conversation with me. Don't try to anticipate what I'm going to say so you have an answer prepared. You know, that's the feeling that I'm getting here. So what's going to happen today? Let's see. Well, we have the Five of Wands. You're not going to be happy to see them. The Death card and the Lovers. And this is someone trying to resurrect. Oh my God, this is what I'm getting. Tracy Braxton, God rest her soul. She used to say something like making fetch happen. I think she was a Pisces as well, wasn't she? Oh no, she was an Aries. Anyway, yeah, but this is someone trying to make fetch happen, right? It's like it's done. It's been done. But in this person's mind, you've been sat there waiting for them. So now they're making this grand arrival. Like, I am here to work on this. And you're like, what is wrong with you? Like, what are you trying to do here? What is wrong with you? Time has moved on. Time has passed. This is done and it has been done. And they're showing up as trying to force your hand, right? This is like very unrealistic expectations of this person. They literally think you've been sat there waiting for them. I don't know if they thought you were playing a game, you were playing hard to get, or whatever they have to offer. This person's kind of cocky, okay? Because they're like, okay, this is getting very specific and I'm trying not to get graphic, but they're like, they think they're the ish and all that, and it's like they're the best thing since sliced bread, and they think you think that as well. I get the sense that you tried to work on things with this person, in whatever type of collaboration this is, you tried to work on things with them, and you were in there by yourself because they weren't having it, they weren't listening to you, they weren't seeing you, they weren't acknowledging you, they were dismissive, they didn't have time for you, okay? Or they kept pushing you away, kept you in the friend zone, you know, whatever. And it took you a long time to detach with Fool. But once you saw what they were doing, once you saw it through the games, you were done, basically, right? Just give me one sec. So let's see what's going to happen. What's going to happen? The Sun, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. Well, this is someone who finally recognizes you as their equal or the best candidate or their counterpart or their partner. And they're trying to make you this offer. My problem with it is they think it's the best offer in life. They think their own offer that they're trying to make you is the best offer in life. That's what I don't like about this person. I don't necessarily get a convoluted... Here's Harvey. Harvey, yes, you're saying hi to everyone? I'm messing up my cards? Sure. We done? Yeah? Okay. Let me get your mustache out of mommy's. Okay. We're just gonna have to, okay. So I'm not getting like this person, you know, it's not, like I don't see the devil energy yet. I don't see the magician energy yet. I don't see someone who is conniving and like, oh, I want to get my way no matter what. I literally see someone who's a bit delusional, if I'm going to be honest, and in their own little world. Yeah, a little just detached from reality is what I want to say. Because how can you see things so differently? You know what I mean? Like, how can it be that for one of you, this has been done with the Death card, the Fool, this has been done a while. And yet for them, it's almost like, you know, a couple of days passed and they're like, yeah, I'm here. I made it. And you're like, what are you talking about? I've moved on. I've accepted a different job. I'm seeing someone else. I'm not interested in you anymore. I'm not interested in what you're saying anymore. I've given up on this and it's been done for me for a good long while. Where were you? You know, what kind of time bubble are you living in? So what are you going to do here, Pisces, with them making this offer? Well, here's the Devil, the Ten of Wands, the Moon. No, the history's too much. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Under the Knight of Wands, we have the Hierophant, and under that, the Page of Pentacles. This person might now be coming in to offer commitment, to offer something long-term, to offer something marriage, family, settling down, a permanent job, a permanent spot, wherever this is, right? But I feel like the history is too much. And unfortunately, the way you see this person is they're just not going to change. They don't see a problem. They don't see a problem, so they're never going to change. Okay? Because again, to them, this is just what you do. This is just how they are. They don't see an issue with it. They don't see a problem with the fact that it's all about them all the time. And when they're ready for you, they'll come get you, and you better be ready. Doesn't matter if it's a year later. You know what I mean? And that's the issue, unfortunately. That is the issue. And the way they're showing up now tells you everything you need to know. It tells you, no, they have not changed. No, they have not learned. No, they still don't get it. And even though, like I say, they may have something to offer, but it's all very flighty. You can't rely on this person, the Knight of Wands energy. They want you now, but what about tomorrow? You know? They want you now, but what about it's an inconvenience that you need them? You know? Is that what happened in the past? Let's clarify the past. What happened to get you to detach? Yeah, look, Nine of Cups, the High Priestess, very hot and cold behavior, Queen of Cups. They left you waiting. When it was all about them, you were there, you were filling all of their cups, supporting them, encouraging them, building them up, lifting them up, indulging. They were there for the indulging, whatever that may mean, right? Partying, having a good time, laughing, whatever. Whatever they wanted, basically, that's what that means. And then when it was time for you to receive, they kept you waiting. You didn't know where you stood. You didn't know what was happening. They left you on red. You couldn't get a hold of them. It was very one-sided. And like I say, unfortunately, this is normal to this person. They don't see an issue. They don't see a problem. They just don't. That's what they're used to. That's what they get. This is someone who has a very high turnover of people in their life or in their team or their department. Because people don't stick around, right? Who would stick around in a one-sided situation forever? Who would do that? You give them a shot, you give them 2 chances, 5, 15, 20, 25. But when you eventually see that, you know what, this is just who they are, and it will never be about me, it will never be about my needs, or you have to really shout to get the smallest need heard and acknowledged. It's like, who wants to do that? You know what I mean? Who wants that drama? Who wants that? So Pisces, I feel like you're going to say thank you, but no thank you. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, the Strength card, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to say no to this person. To them trying to come back around with the Strength card, you've learned a lot of lessons. It's not as difficult for you to hold back as it may have been before. Because don't get me wrong, with the Lovers there, this was a strong bond. There was a solid attraction between you and this thing, this person, this idea, this opportunity. You really genuinely wanted this. Your heart was in it. Okay? So this isn't a vengeful, I'm going to do to you what you did to me. It's not that. It is very calm. They might say it. They might accuse you of that, by the way, just FYI. Because they don't get their way, they're going to snap and they're going to start throwing accusations and blaming you for everything, right? So just be prepared for that. But with the Strength card there, you're like, I know who I am. I know my role in this. I know what I've learned from this. I know what my boundaries are. I know you are who you are, and that's okay. But you're not someone I want in my life. This isn't something I want in my life. You know, I'm not telling you to change. I'm not accusing you of anything. You are who you are, and that is okay. I just choose not to have you in my life. That's the kind of conversation I'm seeing here. You know? I appreciate the offer. I appreciate the sentiment. But no thank you. For some of you, you're going to try to talk to this person and explain to them why, trying to get them to open their eyes to the fact that what they're doing is not okay. But either they're not going to say anything right away, and then they're going to start messaging you because they'll get triggered, right? So either they'll start spewing things at you right away because they'll get triggered, and they'll spin around like it's your fault, like you're punishing them, like you're playing games still, like you're trying to do them what they did to you, like you're trying to prove a point. So basically they'll miss the point completely, that you're trying to be loving and genuine and caring towards them, to open their eyes to the fact that this is not a healthy dynamic for them, and that's why, you know, people keep leaving them, or that's why they keep losing people in the team, or they keep losing this and that and the other, or they can't make anything stick long enough to grow. you know? You're genuinely trying to help. And like I say, for some of you, they'll start spinning it around on you right away. For others, they'll be like, okay, I get it. They'll go away and do a little pity party, and then they'll still get triggered. They won't be able to accept that, you know, this is a consequence of their actions. And then they'll start throwing things at you to, you know, to keep this going, basically, Five of Wands energy. So that they still have a way in, so that they still have a hold on you somehow. And then in their mind, they can keep working on you to convince you of what they want you to see. This is they got issues. That's all I'm going to say. They got issues. I don't know if there's someone who smokes a lot, and it's a lot of things, okay, with King of Wands and the Devil, or there's other types of addictions involved here, because this is someone who has a morphed sense of reality. They're not an evil person. They're not trying to do evil things. They're not trying to be manipulative. They spin everything, they twist everything to match their view, to match what they want to see, to match what they want to get. And where they take it too far is when they start pushing you, forcing your hand, and then intimidating you or accusing you of whatever it is that they're projecting on you, basically. But I also see, Pisces, that you've come to the conclusion that you cannot help this person. Unfortunately, you cannot help this person. And let me tell you that actually for some of you, them losing you is going to be their rock bottom. And for some of these people, that will be the catalyst for them to start looking in the mirror, basically. It won't happen. And actually, that's the only point. That's your role in their life, the role of the connection you had, or the role of the dynamic you had in your life, why everything happened the way it did. Okay? It got you to see some things, to learn some things, to open your eyes to things about yourself, you know? And it was meant to do the same for this person. For some of them, completely losing you, when they finally get it, that it's done for this lifetime, that'll be a catalyst for change for them. But it's up to them what they do with that. And for others, they still won't get it. For others, they still will run and unfortunately delve even deeper into whatever is morphing reality for them, whatever type of addiction, or if it's drinking, or I don't know what this is. Because whatever the issue is with this person, it's so deep and very painful, so it makes sense that they keep running from it. They've been running from it their entire lives. And they might continue to do so, and that's their choice. Okay, that is their choice, their path. You detached from this because you had to choose yourself. And you did so lovingly. You didn't hate this person. You didn't wish them ill. But you also understood that staying attached to them in any way is only going to drag you down their rabbit hole, and then you'll both be lost. It won't just be them, you know? You'll both be lost. You'll be lost in their chaos. It won't help you. It won't help them. It won't help anyone. And it's unfortunately one of them where you had to walk away to save yourself, basically, because you had no other choice. Okay, so yeah, I think we're coming up on a full moon to do with relationships for us, Pisces, so that could be what it says. And I think we're also coming up to a Mercury retrograde. Is there one in April? Let me know if you know, because I can't quite remember. But it looks like we're being prepared for that. Okay. But not to worry. Like I say, you have changed. You have made solid change within yourself, around yourself. You have healed a lot of different parts of yourself to where there is literally no attachment to this thing, this person, this idea, this situation anymore for you. Okay? You have a 5 there, and you have a 5 there. The ball is in their court. It's not about you anymore. And for you, it's not about them at all. You have your own path you're focused on. What they do is up to them. and we understand that, we release it, we're good, you know, which is solid, and it's very good to see, because we've all been there, myself included. It's not easy to get there as a Pisces. It's not easy. As a nurturer, as a healer, as a giver, to come to that place, number one, where you just accept things and people for what they are. Number two, accept that you can't help it, you know. And then number three, to be at peace with that acceptance and to just choose to focus on yourself or healthy things in healthy situations. Okay? But the door is definitely closed when it comes to this. Pisces, this is kind of intense. Let me know how I resonate with the reading. If you do, let me know who this is in your life, what's been going on, if you feel comfortable sharing. I do love to see your feedback and everyone sharing their stories. I really appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, like the video to let me know that you received the message, you understand it, you can resonate. Or if you just like my style, like the video. I don't know, sometimes I do that with some readers, even if the reading has nothing to do with me. I want to encourage them, I want to show support. I like their style, so I'll still like the video. It doesn't cost me anything, so I'll just, you know, putting that up for your consideration. But I appreciate all the support, all the love you send me in any form. I really do, okay? So I'm going to leave this here, and I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay? Bye for now, Pisces.